35-year-old police cadet Kelly Rothwell.
Quiet, shy, I would say.
Her mother says she enjoys helping people.
Friendly nature and her kind smile.
She's in the police academy.
Overlooking the Gulf of Mexico, Kelly Rothwell and her boyfriend, 46-year-old David Perry, share this Indian Rocks Beach condo. These neighbors at Rothwell's condo aren't fond of David Perry.
I was afraid of him. He had a very, very bad temper.
Rothwell had lunch with a girlfriend at Chili's in Clearwater,
Explaining she was getting ready to have a talk with her longtime boyfriend, Dave Perry.
To be honest with you, we have a lot left to do.
Nobody's seen her since.
She was going to go home, and she had plans to break up with Dave.
Police say they've attempted to interview Kelly's boyfriend, a retired corrections officer, but he's left the state of Florida.
Had some contact with him. However, he's been uncooperative.
You are seeing a surveillance video. Liz, let's cue that back up again and see exactly what it is. To David Lohr, crime reporter at AOLnews.com. David joining us. Thank you so much, David, for being with us, along with Peter Bernard and Gene Casares. David, what is the video we're seeing?
Well, the video is the last known footage of her. We know on the 12th that she had lunch with her best friend at the Chili's restaurant, and I actually spoke with that friend last week. She said she was very excited, she was happy, she was talking about the next steps of her life, and those steps did not involve her boyfriend, David Perry. And she was also excited to be graduating the police academy. And another thing that's interesting about what the roommate said was their lunch ended around 3:30, which would have been about an hour before the neighbor tells us he heard those noises at the place where they lived.
And taking your calls tonight, not only our reporters, our lawyers, but also the neighbor, the downstairs neighbors that heard a series of dull thuds that made them think something was wrong. But then after that, routine vacuuming, so they thought no more about it. Let's go out to the lines. Betty in Ohio. Hi, Betty.
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, dear. What's your question?
Thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you for calling in.
God bless you for everything you do.
You know,
I cry every night.
Don't waste your prayers on me. Okay, I already know I'm bad. You use them for the twins. Okay, they got a chance. What's your question, love?
Okay, dear. Do you think that she was going to break up with him and he got so upset that possibly did something to her? Or what's this about his son?
Well, this is what I know. I know that she was, in fact, going to break up with him. To Gene Casares, legal correspondent in session, joining us tonight from Florida. She is live out in the field. Gene, she told her friend that day at lunch at Chili's that she was going to break up.
That she was finally going to do it. That's right. That was the day. She'd wanted to do it for a while. She also told her friends how possessive he was, that he didn't want her around anybody else, her family or her friends, and had started looking at her emails in her computer.
You know, when you get to that point, you might as well just go ahead and break up. If you got to check somebody's emails and phone records and all that. You know, joining me right now is a special guest. In addition to Ken Williamson, the downstairs neighbor, Kristen Rothwell is with us. This is Kelly's sister. Kristen, thank you for being with us. What was the nature of her relationship with the boyfriend, who I might add has not been named a suspect? Kristen, what was his deal?
David seemed to us, we only met him a handful of times, the family. Because of the distance, I guess. She lived in Florida, we lived here in Maryland. We felt that he was overbearing maybe at times and a bit possessive and controlling, but we tried to put that aside because the two of them seemed very much in love. They did, and we just wanted to support Kelly, and we wanted her to be happy, and she seemed extremely happy when she was, you know, with him around us. So,
but Kristen, she has never disappeared for this long of a time before, has she?
No, she hasn't, and this is not like her whatsoever. Not like her at all. I know that she was so excited about the police academy. She was